Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 2014 5th Annual History Quiz Bowl. How many of us have been to a History Quiz Bowl before? And how many of us are new to the History Quiz Bowl? Nice and proud. I love it. You are all in for a wonderful treat tonight. This is one of our favorite events of the entire year. We work very hard to make it as exciting, as fun, as interesting, as educational, as invigorating as possible. And so we hope that you will show us your history love throughout the night, that you will applaud and root for all of our home teams who are really putting it out there and just involved and studying and working to make this a really wonderful night for all of us. It's scary being up here. Has anyone in the audience ever been a contestant? We have some reigning champions here. I know that you know what it's like. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it's for a fantastic educational night, and it's really to win the stuffed whales. If you become champion of the History Quiz Bowl, you receive a stuffed whale on a pedestal. It's pretty tremendous, and you will see the whales later on tonight. But remember why these folks are going under this torture tonight. We have an amazing evening planned for you, and I think the first thing that I would like to do is tell you a little bit about the enhancements. You know that there are teams competing. You know that they'll be in 2 rounds. Everyone has a program. There are 20 questions in each round, and they go from pretty easy to maybe a little more difficult. And those teams who qualify will make it to the championship round. And we'll talk more about the rules for that in a little while. But we thought we'd spice things up a bit. So this year's teams had the opportunity to either join us as teams of 3, as in previous years, or teams of 2 with an NHA lifeline. Ooh. And they have not yet met their NHA lifelines. They will be assigned to them at random in front of this live audience. So first, keep that in mind. Next, I want you to meet someone very near and dear to my heart. Tonight's other brand new addition, our audience ambassador. Harvey Young, are you in the house?
I don't think I need to sign, Marjan. Well, this is pretty cool to see a nice gang. Here is my brother in the house. All right, hey, Robert. I might need you later on. Well, a couple of months ago, Marjan got a hold of me and said, would you help out with the History Quiz Bowl? And I thought, well, what is it you're going to have me do? And she said, well, I just want you to come out and smile a lot. And she said, I want you to be really nice to all the people. So I'll do that too. She also told me that tonight I'd get to hand out prizes. So I thought, let's get some prizes and hand them out.
Harvey, that comes later.
Prizes?
Later. Round of applause for Harvey. But what we would like to do, Harvey and I, before we meet tonight's very special quizmaster, we would like you to help us warmly welcome tonight's NHA judges. It is not easy being a judge of the History Quiz Bowl, but we think we found some great ones. So if we could have our illustrious judges queue up and be ready to meet the audience tonight, Peggy Godwin, Betsy Tyler, and Bill Tramposh. If you disagree with any of the answers, you know who to throw tomatoes at? Yes? In that corner. And the moment we've all been waiting for. Nat Philbrick sends his love, by the way. I know that he's very busy out there touring, and he has left us with a fantastic successor. So please, the loudest welcome to this year's Quizmaster, Mindy Todd.
Go get her, Mindy.
Hi, how's everybody doing? Good, excited to be here. This is my first Quiz Bowl. I was supposed to be in it a couple years ago. We had a team, but I got sick, and Georgia took my place, and I think they went out in the first round. So this is my first time.
well.
I'm very excited to be here. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I think we probably want to meet the teams. So let's bring out our first team, which is the Proprietor's Descendants, which includes Marcia Tooker, Robert P. Grimes, and Maurice Gibbs.
Y'all ready for this?
Team number 2, the Book Group, Daniel Drake, Joanne Skokin, and Godfrey Fogel.
Get down with the sound, house on the ground, freeze when I squeeze, drop to your knees. You must have been out in here to stay, ready to take you around the way, so you're ready.
Team number 3 is the TWN Bowlers, Frank Morrill, Charlotte Maison-Kastner. We'll find out who that NHA Lifeline is in a minute. Team number 4, Nantucket Sunsets, Clark Whitcomb and Judith Drake. All right, so our NHA Lifeline folks, why don't we have our Lifeline folks come on out here?
Round of applause for the NHA Lifelines.
Come on up. I think you're just going to line up down this way.
And folks, these are NHA staff members, interpreters. These folks know a lot about history, but they all studied the book just like our contestants. And they are going to make us all proud. So hold up your name tag so everyone knows who you are. We've got Karen, Elizabeth, Marcia, Joanne, Susan, Duncan, and John.
All right. All right, this will be for the TWN Bowlers. Duncan. And joining the Nantucket Sunsets, Susan. Thank you. Are we ready to begin?
I think we are, and here's a fun fact for you, because we love fun facts here, right? If you are on a team this evening and your spouse is on a different team in the same round, please raise your hand for the audience.
That was a good fun fact. Okay, good
I'm
luck to
just
all
saying.
of you. All right.
We're ready for
Okay,
Quiz
the
Bowl.
first question is a multiple choice question. In what decade were the cobblestones laid on Main Street? A, 1690s, B, 1720s, C, 1830s, or D, 1950s?
And remember, audience, you're playing along in your minds. Keep score.
But don't say it out loud. Our scorekeeper is keeping 20 seconds for the answers. All right, everybody put up your whiteboards, please.
Whiteboard's up, and I'll read this for those folks who aren't right in the front row. Proprietor's Descendants, 1830. The Book Group, 1830. TWN Bowlers, 1830s. And our last team is C, 1830s.
And that is the correct answer. All right, question number 2. What was the name of the legendary Native American who kicked his sand-filled moccasin, creating the island of Nantucket? Heard a lot of moans. Was that too easy? Easy? Yeah. feel like we should have Jeopardy music or something, you know. Da-da-da-da. All right, 20 seconds is up. Whiteboard's up.
Ma shop, ma shop, ma shop, and ma shop.
And that is correct. Question number 3. Nat Philbrick refers to the shops and businesses on the island in the 1830s and 1840s and mentions 22 cooperages. What does a cooperage produce?
And if you think these are easy, I look forward to getting your applications for next year's Quiz Bowl.
That's right, you could be up here next year. All right, 20 seconds is up, whiteboard's up.
And here we have barrels, 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 and barrels.
All right, woo, these guys are
clean
good,
sweep.
okay. Question number 4 is another multiple choice question. Name the first attorney on the island. A, Justice D. Peace. B, Joseph Barney. C, Oliver W. Holmes. D, Phineas Fanning.
Just by show of hands in the audience, who knows the answer to this one? Show of hands.
That's 20 seconds, whiteboard's up.
And here we have D, Phineas Fanning. Phineas Fanning, Phineas Fanning all around.
All right,
Phineas Fanning.
everybody got that one right as well. I can see this is going to be tough. All right, number 5.
They're smart players.
Yeah, very smart. What author referred to Nantucket whalers as whalers with a vengeance?
The audience participant here said Martha's Vineyard.
I wrote it down.
20 seconds, is that right? Yeah. Okay, 20 seconds, whiteboard's up, please.
We have Herman Melville, Melville, Crèvecoeur, and Melville. And what is the answer?
Herman Melville in Moby Dick, chapter 16. All right, number 6. After losing the Essex, Captain George Pollard received a second whaling command. What was the name of that second ship? Twenty seconds, whiteboard's up.
We have two brothers, two brothers, two brothers, and two brothers for a clean sweep.
Okay, that's all correct. Question number 7 is another multiple choice. What was Nantucket's population at the peak of the island's prosperity during the whaling days? A, 5,000, B, 8,000, C, 10,000, or D, 13,000? Whiteboard's up.
We have C, 10,000, 10,000. Is that 20,000? 10,000 and 10,000, another
And
clean
of course,
sweep.
the answer is 10,000. Question 8 is a true or false question. Maria Mitchell was disowned as a Quaker in 1843. True or false?
Audience, raise of hands if you know this one.
See, if you read Margaret Booker's book, you'd know that too, right? Yeah.
And
Okay,
time has
whiteboard's
been-
up, 20 seconds.
We think it's true. We think it's true. True and true. Tell us,
True
is
it
it?
is. Question 9. What was the name of the horse-drawn cart used to transport incoming goods from the waterfront? Kind of hard to read that book and remember every single thing.
It is.
So far, they're doing pretty good.
I also love watching the dynamics of who gets to write on the whiteboard.
All right, 20 seconds. Whiteboard's up.
And here we have Kalash, 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 and Kalash.
That is correct. Question number 10. In 1779, Keziah Coffin and 4 others were accused of a crime. What was the crime? It's 20 seconds. Whiteboard's up, please.
Okay, we have treason. It looks an awful lot like treasure. But it's treason, and it's treason, and it's treason, and ransacking a whorehouse. I think we should all use really big letters to print.
The answer is treason.
Use your best penmanship, folks. This is a hard job.
All right, number 11. According to legend, what was the name of the beautiful daughter of Sachemwit-Winnett who fell in love with Ottoscop? Did I say right? Ottoscop? Thank you. Thus bringing about an end to the Native American conflicts on the island. See, this job isn't that easy. I don't get these hard words.
The beautiful daughter. What was her name?
Okay, 20 seconds is up. Whiteboard's up.
We have Winoma. We have Winoma, Winoma, and Winoma. All Winomas.
All
And spelling
correct.
does not count, folks. Winoma.
All right, question 12. What was the name of the itinerant Quaker who Mary Starbuck invited to speak in her home, paving the way for Quakerism on Nantucket?
And that really did pave the way. It started Quakerism on the island. Mary was an influential woman.
Whiteboard's up.
And we're going to give this team 5 extra seconds to write their answer.
Because you want them to write it neatly.
Charkley. Okay, we've got Charkley, we've got Ernie, we've got John Richardson and John Richardson. Will you please tell us what the answer is, Mindy?
John Richardson. Good job. Question 13. Who was Keziah Coffin's famous cousin?
And we're assuming she had one really famous cousin.
Yes, at least one, right? At least the one mentioned in the book. Okay, 20 seconds. Whiteboard's up.
Whiteboards up, please. We have Ben Franklin, Benjamin Franklin, and Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin is the answer. Question 14. What is the name of the estuary that connects Long Pond and Hither Creek? So what is the name of the estuary that connects Long Pond and Hither Creek? 20 seconds. Whiteboard's up.
Mattocket ditch, Mattocket ditch, Mattocket ditch, and Mattocket ditch. These teams are amazing, folks. Round of applause.
All right, question 15. Name one of two punishments levied by Quaker elders on those who continued to stray from the path of a perfect Quaker.
So, Mindy, we're only looking for one of the two.
Okay, whiteboard's up.
So, one of the two punishments, and that says a read out, read out, disownment or public penance. We've got two here. Are you looking for extra credit? We've got disownment and we've got disavowed from the meeting. And judges, I know, well, first let's see the answers.
The answer is disownment or public repentance. So
Judges, is that 4 correct? Yes, it is.
Yes, okay. Very good. All right, question 16.
And sorry, the book group wants to know if they get extra credit, Mindy.
The judges are saying no. No. 16. In 1795, 3 men broke into the Nantucket Bank on Main Street. How much money did they steal? Okay, whiteboard's up.
Whiteboard's up, and here we have 20,000 pounds sterling. We have $21,000. So, approximately, we need an exact number. Are you committed to that number? We have $20,000, and we have $20,000. Now, what is
$20,000 is the answer.
And judges, how would you like to rule on 20,000 pounds sterling? That's a no, and 21,000 is also a no. Ooh.
Here we go. Here we go.
Easy, easy.
Yeah. They've got a tough job over there. Yeah. All right. A multiple question for question 17. How many siblings did Mariah Mitchell have? A, 3, B, 6, C, 7, or D, 8?
Or was she an only child?
All right, 20 seconds is up. Whiteboard's up.
Whiteboard's up, whiteboard's up. We have 7 siblings, 6 siblings, 7 siblings, and 7 siblings.
7 is the correct answer. All right, question 18. What essayist and poet recognized a strong national feeling on the island and commented, "The nation of Nantucket makes its own war and peace"? What essayist and poet recognized a strong national feeling on the island and commented, "The nation of Nantucket makes its own war and peace"?
How many of you feel as though in the winter you're really living on the nation of Nantucket? Show of hands. Year-round nation of Nantucket?
20 seconds? All right, whiteboard's up.
And would you tell me what that is exactly? Whittier? Whittier, Emerson, Daniel Webster, and Emerson.
Ralph Waldo Emerson is the correct answer. 19, the proprietors purchased land from the Native Americans. Name one of the two sachems who signed the deed in 1660.
Just need one of the two.
Whiteboard's up.
We have here Nicanus, we have Wawinit, Nicanus, and Nicanus.
Nicomoose or Wanakmamak? See, nobody got that one. The second part, the second name. All right, question 20. In the 1700s, what influential Quaker was known as Nantucket's first millionaire? First and last name, please.
It would be really easy to throw out a coffin and get it right. Or not. I don't know if that's the answer.
Okay, 20 seconds. Whiteboard's up, please.
We have, I believe, is that Nathaniel Starbuck? We have Nathaniel Starbuck, Richard Folger, Obed Starbuck, and William Roach. Interesting. What's the answer?
Nathaniel Starbuck is the correct answer. So now we see where we stand in the score. And I can't see the scoreboard, Marjan.
Yes. So now is the exciting part. We have our scorekeeper and our judges, and they are conferring, which always adds the excitement level in the room. Let's repeat with full honesty, because it was recorded on camera, what your response was for the last question, sir. What was your response to this question? Nathaniel Starbuck, and yours was?
Folger.
Richard Folger, and yours was?
Nathaniel said,
Obed and
Often called.
and Roach. So we had one Nathaniel Starbuck at the first team here. And now Sarah Helm is taking her time, and she will be counting the points. And the way this works is the top team from this round automatically goes on to the championship round. We will see if we have a tie situation, but the top team, top points.
This is tough. They got a lot of them right. Could be more than a two-way tie. This could be a three or even four-way tie. What do we got?
And Peggy, since you have the mic, would you kindly read that out to us, or judges, if you would read that out to us? So the points for the proprietor's descendants were?
16 points. The book group, 15 points. The TWN Bowlers, 16 points. And the Nantucket Sunsets, 17 points.
We have a winner.
Very nice. All righty. So that means, I don't know, Harvey, where you're going, because you're coming right back out here. It's audience participation time, correct?
It is, and folks, before these wonderful contestants leave the stage, a hearty round of applause once again to all our contestants.
And Marjan,
Congratulations.
we have a possible third team in the final round. So we have a tie for that.
Peggy, I don't know what you're talking about. We haven't discussed that yet. Shh. There might be some extra fun things that happen later on, ladies and
We're
gentlemen.
full of
As we say,
surprises this evening.
the NHA loves to surprise, and there might be different ways of getting into the championship round. But for now, all you know is that the top placed team from round one is going on to the championship. Stay tuned.
And so let's bring Harvey back out here, because now you get to try your hand at some of these questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Harvey Young, Audience Ambassador Extraordinaire.
Thank you, Marjan. Thank you very much, Mindy. Wonderful job on that first round, Mindy. How about everyone? For Mindy, reading all those questions. Boy, that was touch and go in the beginning. It was like even in the beginning, and then it spread out. Very exciting.
I thought it was really great.
Okay, so now we want to do some prizes. So they told me, I said, how do I give out prizes? How do I know who to give the prizes to? Well, they have to be able to answer the questions. But some of these questions, a lot of you people are going to know the answers. So they said it was up to me to pick who could answer the question. So our first question is going to be asked to one of the bald men in the audience. Is there a bald man in the audience who would like to take a stab at the first question? Put your hand up.
Don't be shy if you
there's
are
a bald man in the audience, don't make me go to the next category. Okay, we got one right here. Could you stand up, please, and give us your name for the record? John. John. Katie, could we see the question for John, please? John? Do you want to call a friend? Do you want an NHA lifeline? Can you get an NHA lifeline?
Let's give him 20 seconds to think about
Who's
this
got the bell?
question.
20 seconds on the bell. All right, now he's got about 15 left. Do you want to ask a friend? Okay, I'm going to have to go to the next. A student? I think we have to go to the next bald man.
Harvey, we might...
I think we have to go to the next bald man. Sir? Your name for the record, please?
Am I bald, really?
Judges?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
To Kill a Mockingbird. Excellent. All right. Our first prize. I get to give out a prize. Thank you, Marjan.
Round of applause for the first audience participation
Congratulations.
prize.
Congratulations. So now you have an idea what's coming for the audience participation. For our next question, let me get the prize first so you can see and get excited about it. I think for this question, I would like to ask this to a woman in the audience that's from New Jersey. Yes, I have a lady from New Jersey right back here. Could we get your name for the record, please?
Janelle.
Good job, Janelle. What exit? 52. Are you ready for your question? Katie?
So we'll read that out loud. In addition to Way Offshore, name 2 other books written by Nat Philbrick.
Bunker Hill and In the Heart of the Sea.
Yes, that's correct. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Oh, this is going to be good. How much time do I get, Marjan?
As long as you need, Harvey.
I think now we ought to do an all play. This is an all play. Everyone gets to play. We're going to put the question up. If you know the answer, I want you to raise your hand. So let's start with the question, please, Katie. Island Practice by Pam Bullock is the story of a Nantucket doctor. Name him. Okay, now I see a lot of people with their hands up. It's going to be hard for me to pick, so I just kind of want to sort through the folks that have their hands up. And if one of you can name my 3 brothers, then you get a shot at the question. Who can name my 3 brothers? My 3 brothers. I've only got 2 brothers. You're out. Okay. I need someone that can name 2 of my brothers. 2 brothers. And your name for the record, please? David. And now you can answer the question. Tim Lefrey. Excellent. Congratulations. Woo! Another talented winner. I tell you, some of these folks in the audience ought to be contestants next year. Congratulations, David. Now, I don't know, do we have an overflow? Should we shoot a question up to the gang up in the Folger?
Yeah, how about the mezzanine and Folger? Would you like to participate in tonight's audience participation questions?
Is there mezzanine or Folger folks up there, Mark? You want to grab someone and see if they can answer the question, or do you want the question first?
Anybody want to answer a question?
They're very relaxed up there in the Folger Gallery.
Just grab someone. Tell them they're signing on a ship. Bring them out here.
5 seconds, otherwise it's coming back down to the floor.
We got a live one here.
Excellent, Mark. Can you get a name for the record, please, John?
John. Wise guy.
Katie, the question, please. What is the name of the souvenir made of seashells and brought home by sailors for their loved ones? Do you want to call a friend? Yeah, call a friend.
Sailor's Valentine.
Sailor's Valentine. Why don't I bring this up? We'll get the next round going.
That sounds great, ladies and gentlemen. Harvey Young.
All right, let's meet our contestants for round 2. From St. Paul's Church, we have Bill Jameson, Malcolm McNabb, and Peter Greenhall. From WCAI Radio, we have Brian Morris, Alicia Orsini, and our lifeline to be named. The Shipwrecks from Egan Maritime Institute, Lisa McCandless, Dick Mack, and Gary Pillion Jr. The Axe Sharps, Mary Kyle Sharp, David Sharp, and Henry Cowell.
And Minty, are you?
I'm going to have this young man pull the name for the lifeline because I don't want to get blamed or credited for the CAI lifeline person.
Joanne Polster, please join your team. And Mindy, was there buzz backstage with the first round? Did you see any passing of information to this round's contestants?
I did not. I was watching Harvey.
All of you who think that Harvey was very entertaining this evening, please raise your hand. Agreed.
Yes, very much.
Did you get any tips from people backstage? Any tips that you want to share with the audience? No, they're ready to go for it.
They've been studying. I know. They've all been studying hard. All right. Let's get started. Question number 1. In 1841, where did Frederick Douglass make his first speech as an abolitionist orator? All right, 20 seconds. Whiteboard's up.
We have the Athenaeum, the Athenaeum, the Athenaeum, and the Athenaeum.
And that is correct. Everybody got it correct. Question number 2. Name the first English settler couple married on Nantucket. A, Mary Coffin and Nathaniel Starbuck. B, Romeo Macy and Juliet Coffin. C, Eliza Folger and Charles Macy. I read that with a straight face, too. D, Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn.
Romeo Macy has a nice twist.
It does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Ring to it.
Yeah. Whiteboard's up.
We have A, Mary Coffin and Nathaniel Starbuck, A, Mary and Nathaniel, and A as well.
And that is correct. Good job. Question number 3. In what year did a devastating plague decimate the Native American population on the island? A, 1664, B, 1702, C, 1720, or D, 1763?
I see more smiles. It's a lot better when you're up here, right? You start relaxing.
Okay, whiteboards up, please.
We have D. Is that a D? Yes. D, 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 and C.
And the correct answer is D, 1763. So let's see, we had the axe sharps are the one that got it wrong. Everybody else got it right. Let's see, we are question number 4. In what year did this is also multiple choice, in what year did the first settlers arrive on the island? A, 1629, B, 1639, C, 1649, or D, 1659? Okay, whiteboards up.
We have D, 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 and D. Maybe it's D.
D is correct. Everybody got it right. What was the full name of the island's first African-American whaling captain?
Now, audience members, do you like these questions better or yours? The audience participation question.
Yeah, definitely. It's good they saved us some softballs.
Whiteboards up.
We have Absalom, Boston, Absalom, Boston, Absalom, Boston, and Absalom, Boston all the way.
All correct. Well, you guys really studied. Mariah Mitchell became professor of astronomy at what college?
This is a tough group, Mindy. Who's going
No,
to take the lead?
I happen to know that Alicia slept with the book. She's been studying hard. Oh, 20 seconds, sorry. Whiteboard's up. Just daydreaming away.
We were
here,
thinking
yeah.
about Alicia and sleeping with the book. Whiteboards, we have Vassar, 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 and Vassar.
Everybody got it right again. Number 7. Obed Starbuck's house at 13 Fair Street now houses a Nantucket business. What is the name of that business? Whiteboard's up.
So what's at 13 Fair Street? Do we think it's the Ship's Inn, the Ship's Inn, the Ship's Inn, or maybe the Ship's Inn?
It's the Ship's Inn. Question number 8. What does the Wampanoag word Maya Comet mean?
My ends in ET, that means place. Well, it's something place, like Scott says, place of bones.
Whiteboard's up.
We have at the meeting place, at the meeting place, place, and the meeting place judges. So we have Maya Comet at the meeting place, place, and meeting place, and the right answer is
The meeting place.
not place, but yes for the meeting place. Thank you.
Okay. So we had, let's see, St. Paul's Church, WCI Radio, got it right, and Axe Sharp's got it right. Got that? Okay. All right, number 9. From what book does the title of Nat Philbrick's Away Offshore originate?
I believe so. I can't imagine what else it could be.
How many audience members know this question?
Oh, a couple. 20 seconds is up. Whiteboards up, please.
Whiteboards up? Nothing? We have a pass. We have Moby Dick. We have Moby Dick and Moby Dick.
Okay, Moby Dick is the answer. Nantucket, take your map out and look at it. See what a real place it occupies, how it stands there away offshore. Question 10. According to legend, what was the full name of the 11-year-old girl who was responsible for draining Lily Pond?
That are feeding this at the radio.
It's 20 seconds. Whiteboards up.
Was it Love Paddock, Love Paddock, Love Paddock, or possibly Love Starbuck?
It was Love
A distant
Paddock.
relative.
The answer is Love Paddock. So 3 correct. Okay. Number 11. Who awarded a gold medal to Mariah Mitchell for discovering a comet?
It was over, it was like a king. I don't know his name. He gave her the award.
Did we all know that Mariah Mitchell received a gold medal?
He was a king in like England. King from Denmark. King of Denmark? Just read that. Yeah, I'm sure. I know it was a king. It was some kind of royalty thing.
Whiteboards up.
Was it the King of Denmark, the King of Denmark, the King of Denmark, or, I'm sorry, my eyesight seems to be.
That's okay, we got it wrong.
All right, so 3 correct answers, 1 wrong. Axe Sharp's the one that got it wrong.
And the answer is the King of Denmark.
The King of Denmark, exactly. All right. Number 12. The leader, King Philip, was also known by what Wampanoag name? Whiteboards up.
What was King Philip's name? Was it Metacomet, Metacom, Metacom, or Metacomet?
Metacom is the answer. So let's see, who got it right there? We got,
Judges, the question is whether Metacom and Metacomet are both used. Let's allow the judges to confer for a moment and ultimately leave it up to the audience. And while our judges confer on this ruling, Mindy, we could go to the next question
Okay.
and then get back to the points on
Alrighty.
that. Sarah, you
Do we
good with that?
remember who
Great.
said what? We've got who
Yeah,
said
so
what?
we have metacomets on the end and 2 metacoms in the middle, unless the judges are ready.
You're ready. Okay, they're ready. It's Metacom.
Metacom.
So who were the 2 that had the Metacom?
So we have WCAI and the Shipwrecks who said
Shipwrecks.
metacom correctly.
Okay, so they're the 2 that got it right. All right. Question 13 is true or false? Quakers had priests who led their meetings. True or false?
I can't tell if the audience likes it when we throw in an easy one or if you want to stump them.
Whiteboards up.
False, 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 and false.
And false is indeed correct. Question 14. In 1891, the area near present-day Easy Street was not the picture-perfect view that it is today. According to Philbrick, what was it known as then? Whiteboard's up.
Time, and we have a pass. We have the dump, and the dump.
The dump is correct.
Very interesting.
In 1822, Absalom Boston helped to organize and finance an all-black whaling voyage. What was the name of his whale ship? Whiteboard's up.
Was it the industry, or the endeavor?
It was industry. Question 16. In what year was the island's school system integrated? A, 1845, B, 1846, C, 1854, or D, 1864? That's a tough one. All those numbers are so close. Okay, whiteboard's up.
So is it B, 1846, A, or C? Now, please leave your whiteboards up for the scorekeeper on this one.
The answer is B, 1846. So we had one person who got it right.
St. Paul's Church had the right
And
answer.
everybody else has it wrong. Okay. All right, question 17. Name the iconic Native American last known to practice traditional Wampanoag ways on Nantucket.
That's the grave site or something.
Okay, that's 20 seconds. Whiteboard's up.
Abram Corey, and Abram Corey.
That is correct. Question 18. Where did Thomas Macy's boat first come ashore on Nantucket?
And the beach is not an acceptable answer.
Whiteboard's up, please.
Was it Nantucket, or Nantucket Harbor?
It was Nantucket Harbor.
And judges? Judges, will you be
You'll take
accepted?
Nantucket? Okay.
They will take all
Then
four.
everybody got it right. All right. Question 19. What U.S. president visited Nantucket in 1874 riding in F.C. Sanford's carriage? Whiteboard's up.
Was it Grant, 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 or Grant?
It was indeed Ulysses S. Grant. Question 20. What was the full name of the orator and statesman who referred to Nantucket as the unknown city in the ocean?
You know this. You could ask that. At least in Spanish.
Mindy, I see the WCAI team very excitedly writing their answer down.
See if they get it right. All right, whiteboard's up.
Was it Daniel Webster, Daniel Webster, Daniel Webster, or Daniel Webster?
It was Daniel Webster.
There's no stumping this group.
And so now we see where we're at and if we have a tie or a clear winner here.
This is the exciting drum roll please moment. I like that. Drum roll please. Ooh.
So what do
And
we got?
Sarah or Peggy, would you read out the scores to all of us, please, for each team?
Yeah, go ahead, Peggy.
We have St. Paul's Church with 18, WCAI Radio 19, Shipwrecks Egan 18, and AC Sharps 15. So our
Whoa.
winner is WCAI Radio.
WCAI.
All right. So big round of applause for all of our contestants in this round who studied so hard. And they are going to return to the green room now, correct?
Absolutely.
Like I said, we might have a surprise coming, so stay tuned for that. But right now, I think, Harvey, it's your turn again to engage the audience.
Yeah, let's do some more prizes.
some
What do you
more.
think? Nice job, round two. Wonderful. Wonderful. 19 out of 20. Wow, those guys were tough. So, Marjan, let's do some more prizes, huh?
Let's do this, Harvey. I'm afraid
Is that
of how-
format working out okay for you guys, the way we had that format going? This was a lot of fun, the first couple of rounds. We're all having a good time, loosening up. But now it's really going to get a little serious. Because what do we got? We got the final round coming up. So I think for this next prize, I think I should pick someone that was born in Nantucket. So if there's someone here born in Nantucket that wants to answer the question, I saw a hand go up. It's up, isn't it? You want to see it first? Okay, here's the prize. Could you state your name for the record, please?
Dorley Nolan.
Okay, Darlene, are you ready for the question? Katie, the question, please. Take your time. Get that bell ready.
And let's read this out loud here. What does the name Nantucket mean? What does the name Nantucket mean?
Is that your final answer? Go ahead.
Faraway Island.
Faraway Island. Judges, we like that. Congratulations. Well done. Nicely done. So let's see, we got a couple more prizes over here. Let's do some more prizes. I think we should do an all play so you guys could get in on it. You want to do an all play this time? We'll put the question up and everyone gets to play. Okay, this one's an all play. Katie, can we see the question, please? To whom is Nat Philbrick's book, Away Offshore, dedicated? Put your hand up if you want to try to answer that one. Anyone? Don't be shy. I see a couple over here. I see 3 or 4. There's only 3 or 4 people that want a shot at this one. Okay, let's see. There's a nice lady over here. She had her hand up first. What's your name, little girl? And Beverly, would you like to take a shot at the question? His wife, Melissa. Does anyone think that's the right answer? Does anyone think it's the wrong answer? Judges? You're very welcome. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, so this is, I only saw a couple of hands on that last one. So I don't know if we're going to see many on this one. It's getting near the end. I've only got a couple prizes left. I want to ask this to someone that does not own a bicycle. Is there anyone here that does not own a bicycle that I could ask this question to? I think I see, right behind, I think I see a gentleman there who I want to see. Can we get close with the mic? Let's get close with the mic. Can you pass the mic down? Can you state your name for the record, please?
David.
David, would you like to see the question now? Yes. David, the question, please. What is the name of the restaurant on India Street in the former DeMarco's space?
Proprietors.
The proprietors. Congratulations. David, come see me next week. We open on Saturday. How are things looking up in the Folger? Can we get another Folger? Someone up in the mezzanine or the Folger? Mark, you want to grab us someone from up there?
Will do, will do.
Let's
Any
get
live
someone
ones
out
here on the
there.
rail?
Do they want to
Okay.
see the question first?
Do you want to see the question first?
You want to see the question? Who wants to see the question first? Okay, state your name for the record, please.
Catherine Kiernan.
Okay, can we show Catherine the question? What month is family scalloping season on Nantucket?
The month of October.
Congratulations. Very good. Well done. Well done. Coming up there with the prize. And then, Marjan, what do you think? You want to get this thing going?
We can. I think everyone should do a little stretch, take a moment. This is the championship round, folks. This is what we've all been waiting for. Take a stretch, meet your neighbor to the right. And by stretch, I mean stay in your seats because we don't have that much time. I know everyone has dinner plans. Meet your neighbor to your right, meet your neighbor to your left. Ask them how long they have been at the History Quiz Bowl. Mindy, this is very exciting.
Yes, very exciting. Well, we had a winner, right? The Nantucket Sunsets in the first round and WCA Radio in the second round. But
So let's bring those official winners out to say hello and get situated, and then we'll talk about this update.
okay, Nantucket Sunsets and WCI Radio, come on
Round
board.
of applause, folks.
Do you know which tables they're at? Do you know which tables they're at?
So find the table. Find the table that has your name on it, and there should be one without a name, and we'll take care of that in a moment. It's hard to do all these things at once. Girl's trying her best here. So we have Nantucket Sunsets, and we have WCAI, and we also had, as you noticed, Peggy Godwin. This is live TV, folks.
Smiling still.
Ooh, this is very exciting.
Do share.
The TWN Bowlers had 16 points, and the Nantucket Sunset had 17. But we have since had a dispute about one of the questions from the TWN Bowlers, and they are correct. Which
So
would
what
make a
would
tie between those two?
Now, what are their total scores at that point? If that were the case, what would the total scores be? 17 and 17. Oh, goodness. And then it all goes downhill. Oh. Would you like to discuss the dispute, or would that's the judge's discretion. I leave that up to you. So here's what we were going to announce before this late breaking news occurred. We were going to announce that this year there is room for the third highest point team from either round to join in the championship round. And what that would have meant is that from this round 2, we would have asked the two 18-point teams to join us. Now, this new event here with Nantucket Sunsets and TWN Bowlers is very exciting. And I think what we might have to do is first we can have 5 at a time. Now, all right, let me ask you all, this is live. Are you happy? We don't have 5 tables for the championship round. Are you all happy we're gonna get some paper and we're gonna get a pen, because I don't have 5 whiteboards either, but that's okay, we can think on the fly. We're going to have 5 teams in the championship round, all disputes accepted.
That's what we're talking about.
You can't make this stuff up. So the 2 teams who had 18 points in the previous round, please, were
St. Paul's Church and the Shipwrecks.
St. Paul's Church and the Shipwrecks. And I'm going to ask our wonderful NHA team to help me bring this bench over, and we're going to use it as our 3rd seating area. And we're all going to get very snug here. Isn't the audience kind? Actually, Mary, that's even a better idea. We're going to, this is true audience participation. They're giving up chairs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So why don't you all join us here, and then we could have 3 chairs. Again, this is the beauty of programming. Sometimes you just have to make allowances for things that are unexpected. Can we please have TWN Bowlers join us over here? And in fact, I like the bench idea better. Thank you for the chairs. I like the bench idea better because it gives them more privacy to discuss their answers. So TWN Bowlers right here. And I do need an assistant to please provide us with paper and a pen very quickly because they don't have a whiteboard. So a handy assistant with paper. I love this guy. And here's how the championship round works, folks. Sarah, scorekeeper, is going to write down the names of the teams in the boxes on her scorekeeper board. So she's going to be doing that as we speak right now. The names are TWN Bowlers, St. Paul's Church, WCAI Radio. What is the name of your team, sir?
Nantucket Sunset.
Nantucket Sunsets. And last but not least,
The Shipwrecks.
the Shipwrecks. Round of applause, championship teams. These questions are more difficult than the questions we've seen tonight.
But they get 30 seconds instead of 20.
They get 30 seconds to confer. They hold up the whiteboards as per usual. They get a point for each correct answer. 1 point for a correct answer. The first team to get to 5 wins the History Quiz Bowl. If there's a tie, we will have tiebreakers. The first team to get to 5.
Pressure's on.
And if we run out of questions, we will make it the first team to get to 3. We'll play it by ear. This whole night is just winging it. It'll be great. Are we ready, audience? Let's hear it.
Okay. Here we go. I hope my papers are still in order. We don't need any more mess-ups here. What was the first name of Tristram Coffin's wife?
Hello. Yes. What was the first name of Tristram Coffin's wife? And if we are ready, we can stop the clock and show our whiteboards. Is everyone ready?
Everybody ready? Okay.
Okay. Was it Dionys? Dionys, 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 or Dionys?
It was Dionys. All right. Who was the designer of the two 135-foot camels or floating dry docks used to carry whale ships over the sandbar at the entrance of the harbor? Everybody set?
I think they're using the full 30 seconds
Okay, well, there
on
it
this
is.
one.
Whiteboard's up.
Was it Mitchell, Bernard, Peter Folger Euler, Peter Ewer, or Peter Folger? I love the breadth of these answers. Please keep your answers visible.
Peter Ewer.
Peter Ewer. Matting at Sunsets.
One got that right, okay. In 1891, a brand new steamer built by the Nantucket Steamboat Company came into Nantucket Harbor. It boasted gold trim and cherry seats with maroon velvet upholstery, a social hall finished in black walnut and maple, and 10 private staterooms. What was it called?
Sounds luxurious.
Sure does.
No help from the audience.
Okay, whiteboard's up. What have we got?
Was it the Gay Head, the Gay Head, the Island Home, the Gay Head, or the Gay Head? Everyone, in this case except WCAI, may have
The
gotten it
Gay
right.
Head is the answer. Okay, the town of Nantucket is located at a place that the Native Americans called Wesco. What is the meaning of Wesco? Whiteboard's up.
Was it White Rock, White Rock, White Rock, White Rock, or White Rock?
White Rock, a feature that was buried beneath Strait Wharf in 1723.
And Mindy, can we have a score check with our, I'm sure the audience is wanting to know where we are on our quest for 5 correct points, 5 answers. And Peggy with the mic, if you could help us out, reading that out to us.
TWN Bowlers with 3, St. Paul's 3, WCAI Radio 2, Mattock at Sunsets 4, and the Shipwrecks 3.
Okay, here we go. What denomination was the church that used to stand next to the present-day Jared Coffin House and was destroyed by the Great Fire? What denomination was the church that used to stand next to the present-day Jared Coffin House and was destroyed by the Great Fire? Whiteboard's up.
Was it Episcopal, Episcopal, Episcopalian, Episcopal, or Episcopal?
I believe that makes 5 questions, doesn't it? For 5 answers, right? So we have our winners, Nantucket Sunsets. Wow. Nice job. Let's have a round for all of our contestants. Everybody did such a good job. These questions were hard.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for.
This is when we get to see those whales.
Does anyone remember what the first... Wait, not this moment, but we want this moment too. Dan runs to his wife who has just won the History Quiz Bowl. Go get her, Dan, go get her.
Let's get help.
Congratulations to the History Quiz Bowl champions 2014. And you know, there are a couple of people that I think we really should thank for tonight's wonderful program and efforts. It takes an army of us to try to get it all right, judges. And it's actually a lot of fun. And that being said, I would like to start with someone in-house. I would like to point out to the rest of our beloved audience the person who helped with the questions and the organization and lots of other things for the last few months. And do we have a little something special for Mrs. Peggy Godwin, one of our judges? We also have in Mindy Todd what could be a new great legacy of quiz mastering. Mindy, will you please accept these flowers and promise to come back next year?
Yes.
Audience, will you please let her know that we want her back next year? And last but certainly not least, tonight's audience ambassador, your ambassador, Harvey Young. We couldn't have done it without you. We love doing this. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to the contestants who studied just so we could badger them with questions. It doesn't make sense, but we hope you do it again next year. Who wants to know what next year's book is going to be? Who would like to start studying tonight? Or maybe tomorrow? Who would like to start studying tomorrow? Well, it's going to be in honor of many things, but especially Ron Howard's film depiction of the Essex story. It is going to be in the heart of the sea. So we will hopefully see many returning faces and new ones for next year, the 2015 History Quiz Bowl, featuring questions from In the Heart of the Sea. We'll see you all soon. Thank you.